Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoosa Plays. It's time for Blood Bowl 2. Our team is doing well and they're ready for game 12, game 11, game 12 of the season. And before that we will check out the roster and see, well, no one leveled up last game, that's right. So we'll just have to go with this team. We have some cash to spare. I don't think we have anything to do here. We have bought the beer stand, which gives an extra injury roll when a player is pushed off the pitch. But I don't think we actually played in our own stadium since we bought it, so let's see if we can do that today. Also, we could get a sponsor. These don't do anything, just for fun, more or less. The Bank of Altdorf, Guild of Bandits and Affiliated Trades, Bloodweiser, of course. This is Parstown X3 or 13. They're featured in the campaign mode a little bit more. Goblin Gambling, Circle of Happy Serenity, McMurtys, Tellmans Are Us, Orchidas. I don't know which one we would be sponsored by. Let's say we're sponsored by Spike Magazine. We like to be in the public eye, right? This is a YouTube channel after all. So that's our sponsor now. I don't think it will show anything or impact the game in any way. You won't even see a commercial or advertising on our home field from what I've known. We don't need any more staff. We could get some of these, but I think that the team value spent and the increased team value isn't really worth it for these ones. It seems to be pretty random anyway. Even if you max these out, you'll sometimes lose the coaching event and the cheering event, so it's not worth it. What we could do is probably sell one of our rerolls, but if we got the leader skill on anyone, we didn't do that yet though. Once we get the leader skill on our thrower, probably we could sell one of our rerolls and save some team value, meaning our opponents won't get as much inducement money. But for now, let's have a look at our next opposition. It's a Lizardman team with the same team value as us, nearly. They seem to have a lot of players. The only players on the available to Lizardmen are the Skinks, which have strength 2 but good agility and all start with dodge. We have the Sauruses, which are their linemen. They have strength 4, so they're dangerous to us because we only have strength 3. And their big guy, which is a Croxigore, who has strength 5 and also a prehensile tail, which will make it. You get a -1 if you try to dodge away from him, so he's also dangerous to us. We don't get a big guy because we're high elves. We don't have a big guy. What would a high elf big guy be? Perhaps a magician or something? Wouldn't be big, but it would be a special unit or something? I don't know. Okay, they have 7 Skinks, 6 Sauruses, which is the maximum, and 1 Croxigore, which of course also is the maximum. Oh, they rolled strength as their first level on the Croxigore. That's scary. Well, not really. I mean, strength 5 would still crush us, but strength 6 I guess will crush us a little bit more. Will we even be able to take him down? We would need, to get a single die roll, we would need 3 extra guys on the assist, so 4 elves would be needed to fight on equal terms with this Croxigore. And if you get into his range, we can't dodge out because of the tail. Well, I'm not sure how we will handle the Croxigore. Hopefully he's out sick or something. All the Sauruses, well, actually only 3 of the Sauruses have leveled up. They choose block as the first level up, almost always. And this one has tackle, so dodge won't work against him. Have to look out for him. And this one has mighty blow, which makes us breaks armor, +1 to armor rolls. These Skinks are just extras. These skinks, however, are pretty leveled up. All of them have sidestep, which means you can't push them out of the field, so don't try to surf the skinks unless it's one of these three, and then it's probably not worth it even. Well, could be worth it, but and this one also has sure feet, which make his going for it rolls be easy. Well, that's a pretty strong team. We will have trouble with the Sauruses, and we won't be able to tackle the skinks, so because they all dodge away. It's really difficult. But if we get a chance, we should try to knock down the skinks and stay away from the Sauruses. That's the team, that's the plan, I guess. Alright, well, we could use some of our money to get some inducements. Okay, our opposition chose extra team training for 100,000. So should we pick anything? Maybe a Bloodweiser Bay wouldn't be bad here. We have extra money. We would have enough money to replace a player afterwards anyway. And we don't want to reach 150,000 because then our team value starts going up. And there's nothing more we want to buy really. Could get a bribe, but I don't see the point really. We don't have a fouling team. I'm gonna get one Bloodweiser Babe, so if someone gets knocked out, at least we have a chance to get him back. So we don't have to run out of players. Let's go then. Alright. Lizardmen are pretty tough, even in the hands of the AI. I actually lost my first ever game to the AI just yesterday. I was using lizards and the AI was playing high elves, and I just didn't have tackle zones, and the AI played as if I didn't have tackle zones. Just ran through my line every time, surrounded the ball when I picked it up from his long kicks, and then he got it and ran into the goal of the end zone. It was a really frustrating game. Also, he got more armor breaks than me with like 1/3 of the blocks thrown. So I have more respect for the AI than I did before that game. But now we have the high elves, and they have the lizardmen. Okay, I'm gonna receive the ball here, mostly because I don't want to be tackled right away. Now, he didn't have guard on his Croxidor, that's good. You don't have guard on anyone, so we could perhaps put 2 extra guys here and then punch him, and 2 extra guys on him and punch him, and then what? We'd be near this Croxigor. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe if we score quickly, we could try and run around and blitz one of the skinks, but he has so many extra skinks, so I don't think we can win by getting rid of his skinks. As you can see, our saved setups are not saved, so we only have Phoenix Wings, and yeah, they're almost the same setup, and both of them are pretty bad. So let's make sure our blitzers are not on the line. Let's make sure our linemen are on the line. Now, many of these don't have block. We could try 1-die blocks against them, but the risk there is if you fail, then you leave 2 elves in Croxigor's Asaurus tackle zone, and you don't want to be in Asaurus tackle zone. We have a catcher here, a catcher here, and a catcher here. Could run through with those. Do I want to? I'm not going to place people on the line. I might move in there. We have enough to throw some blocks there if you want to. There's the kick. It's a high kick, so we can move We can move our thrower in there and hopefully he can catch this ball. Nope. Oh well, he can pick it up though. He's better at this. Alright, how do we go from here? We could just try to go down the line here. I mean, they have left the side pretty open. If we use... Well, we have this guy who has Dauntless. He could perhaps be good against Sauruses and have a slight chance at this Croxigore. Not right now though. And here, this is the guy who can push people off. If we get a chance to push a Saurus out, I'll try it. Maybe we could knock this guy down, put up some elves here, and then a cage over here. I think that's the solid plan. Okay, so we're gonna try and blitz this Saurus. So I want someone extra here. And now we have one less strength, so we should have a 4 in 5. I mean, 5 in 6 chance of getting Dauntless to work for us here. So we'll see here, and Dauntless. That means we get 4 strength as well, plus 1 from our teammate. And oh, we even got an armor break. He's injured. What a start! We got rid of their heavy blow guy. Well, one of them. The Croxigore also has heavy blow, but he's a concern for later. Okay, I'm gonna put Blitzer up there. Now, how far can everyone get? You could get up there to the front. You can't get there. You could if you dodged away from the prehensile tail here, which is not likely. So I'm just gonna pick up the ball. Simple task. Then I'm gonna go over here and pass it to this guy, which should be a simple task as well. Unless we make the 1 in 36 fail. In 2 attempts, we don't. So now you could go there. You could go in front, so the skinks can't run around and harass us from up there. Then how far can we get with someone like you? Not far enough. Not nearly far enough. Not even if we went through this tackle zone. Left it a little bit unprotected up here. We do have tackle zones covering, in fact, but this guy is not very well protected. Let's put someone up here. I'm gonna wait with the dodges because of the prehensile tail, so it's only a 67% chance to dodge out, which is usually a 86. Okay, more elves to this side, please. Kinda want to get an elf up here, but I can't. So I'm just gonna... Should I go around here? Okay. Devendar, you're on your own, but maybe you can distract a few of his players. Now you could get up to where I want you if you make the dodge. Yes, it works. Very good. Now you could also get to up here if you make the dodge. And you do. Very good. So, third time's the charm. It's a 2 in 3 chance, so we've made 2 out of 3. So this one feels a little bit risky, but it worked again. So there we go. Prehensile tail does nothing, just like when I play Sauruses. I mean, Lizardmen. That's what they're called. Sauruses is just one type of player. Yeah, he can roll Bonehead though. It's a 1 in 6 chance that he rolls Bonehead, and also he has the Loner, like most big guys. So you can't re-roll without having to make a 50-50 chance. Okay, he's gonna go up there, no Bonehead. but we can go around that. Okay, it looks like he's gonna try and blitz our blitzer here in revenge of his injured Saurus, but now he can't get to it. Well, he could if he went around this way and blitzed. Looks like he's gonna put up a screen here, but leave the edge unguarded, and Evandar is really taking up some of the Sauruses, like I hoped. And that will work. Our thrower goes down, but he's okay. So yeah, that's nice. That's one going for it for a touchdown. I kind of want to do something else first. Evandar could throw a block here. No, okay, not that. I could blitz one of the skinks. Just as a mean thing to do. Do we have anyone with... oh, it would be you, of course. Well, I don't want to do a stupid dodge like this to do it. And I don't want to... We have a 50% chance of Dauntless because he has 3 strength higher than us. But he also has 1 guy in support. So if we moved in 2 guys here, we could actually, you know, on a 50% chance get a plus die on him. He has 9 armor though, so taking him out would not be... If we could get rid of him, would it be worth it? 50% chance. Maybe use one of our rerolls for Dauntless then. And if things go bad, well then we'll probably not. It's a 75% chance of getting Dauntless. And then we also have to get the 2-die block to not be a down. Maybe we could just stack up 3 guys here and blitz this guy away, and no, we still wouldn't have. We'd have to get rid of this Saurus to get more than that. Let's try it. We're brave elves, right? We are gonna use only linemen for this task though. There we go. I don't know if the third one actually does any difference. This is a negative 2 die, but if we can get Dauntless, we got it, then we get the 2 positive die, and we got him down. Glorious. And we got an armor blade. And we got an injury. Everything is wonderful. Wow. I did not expect that. I hoped for it, of course, and I took the risk. So, yeah, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Do we push our luck now? Blitz the skink? Not with you, I don't think. I don't think you can blitz the skink. This would be a going for it. What about you? You can blitz the skink. You don't have block or anything. This would also be kind of useful in case we stumble on the going for it. Okay, that won't work against skink. I'm not gonna reroll it. Oh yeah, he has sidestep. That was not good. Because now he's in the way. I've messed up, haven't I? I forgot about sidestep. So what we do now is run Evandar into the end zone. And then, because I don't want to be in this position here, it's still unprotected. We run up here, and it would be a short pass. This would be a short pass. Can we hand it off to the thrower? No, yeah, he's down. Short pass. Reroll for the pass. What would the odds be here? 67, 83 with a reroll. If we went up here, we would take 2 83s, and then we would have an 83, and then 83 with a reroll. I think 3 83s are worse than 167. Oh no. I didn't hear the timer. Oh wow. That's sloppy. We ran out of time. Okay. I think we're gonna lose the ball here, but taking down the Croxigore were like a touchdown in itself. Although we could have gotten a touchdown as well as the down Croxigore, but looks like he's gonna Well, he could surf this guy, but yeah, he's going for the ball carrier. Good choice. He only got a push though, even though he used his Saurus who has tackle. Alright, he's gonna put in more people. Right now I can just do one dodge and score. He's gonna take revenge on our blitzer. But he has dodge. So who's the sucker now? It's this... okay, he's running in one more guy. Why though? Why not try and push this guy out? Well, you can't, of course, but... alright, now we can just do this and everything will be good. But since this guy... we've already injured 2 people with Legolas. Or, don't do that. Okay, here we go. Dauntless. We didn't need Dauntless this time. Oh, alright. Wasn't 3 for 3. We could take another shot here. In fact, we could use this blitzer. And get 2 chances to take this guy down. Even with the safety that we won't lose on a both down. There we go. Okay. We could stomp on him. 70% chance of getting an injury roll. But also a 1 in 6 chance of being sent off, and then, well, this would definitely lose the ball. No, I'm gonna run in a touchdown. They're not gonna get any of these guys back. They're gonna replace them with skinks, but that's fair. Nice opening to the game, even though I made a very, very dumb mistake with not even trying to pass. Trying to figure out whether 383s would be better than 167. Alright, they're injured, we're not. We can set up our defense. This seems to be saved though. This is our defensive setup 1. Oh right, I never clicked save setup, did I? I'm stupid. There's the solution. There's what we've been wondering. Oh yeah, the thrower. No, this is what happened before. The thrower is trying to be the center lineman. Even though we don't want him to. Okay, we're gonna have blitzers on the edges. Yeah, this is symmetrical. Symmetry is more important than anything else. If your setup is not symmetrical, you might as well not play, right? Okay. So, skinks in, skinks out, 5 sources, and then... oh yeah, and Lizard team always do this. They set up in some strange formation, and then they go to this one where they have 5 sources and 1 skink on the line. Didn't we have kick? Oh no, I forgot. We don't have the kick guy in the zone anymore. Because I switched the thrower in. Okay, remember to fix that next time. Still a pretty good kickoff. I kinda want it close now because we might be able to get to it. Although there are still 5 sources left, so the game's not won yet. He has to use some of his level 1 skinks now though. There's one. And there's the other one. Conca Concasa. Conca Concasa. Conqua Conquasa. Okay, he fails to pick up. This is the problem with Lizardmen, that they don't really have... the skinks aren't very good at ball handling. If you get a guilty up on a skink, then it sort of doubles your chances as Lizardmen team. Ouch! Our linemen are feeling the wrath of these sources. A little bit of wrath. Okay, and then he's gonna blitz someone, why not? Okay, he's not. Oh, he already used the blitz for some reason. Alright, and there's his cage. He could dodge in and hit the ball carrier. We could perhaps get around and get to the ball carrier from that side. But we could also try to overpower one of the skinks with our... Where's our dauntless guy? Over here. No? Over here. He's very useful. This would only be a 1 die even if we got dauntless though. 1 dice, not 1 guy. If we had him here, well, we'd still need someone to mark over here. Could we reach that guy? No. Okay, maybe we just blitz a skink then. We could push this skink out. No, we couldn't because he has sidestep. I remembered. Are you proud of me? Okay, I'm gonna go like this. No tails left to worry about. And then I'm gonna move in. The thrower. This is the wrong side, but this guy is... We can get to him, so I feel like I need to. We get a down. Perfect. Both of those will work. And stay. No armor break though. We've had enough luck with armor breaks really. We could push this guy off the field. No, we couldn't because he has sidestep. I remember. Okay, so I feel like we could perhaps push this skink out of the way. Well, out of whatever way. And then, well, we'd have to dodge to get to the ball carrier. It has to be this skink then. This skink has to go. Now you do. I do want to use you because you have tackle. Even though Dauntless does nothing against the skink, it already has lower strength than we do. So let's get rid of you. That will work now because we have tackle. Also, I could have used the boat down, but didn't he have sidestep? Was that one of the level 1 skinks? Yes, it was. Alright, let's move in here. Probably be blitzed by the Saurus up here, but okay, let's put some people in the way as well. These skinks they're almost elven in their agility. Well, not in their agility, but they have stunty, so they are equally good at dodging. Stunty adds 1 to your dodge rolls. No, it doesn't. It makes it so you can dodge from tackle zone to tackle zone without having without adding the penalties together. So if you get agility up on a skink, you can basically run straight through a lot of tackle zones and only have to not roll once. So if you, since you also have dodge, you have a reroll if you do roll a 1. So you can probably run straight through 6 of them on average without going down. Okay, he didn't manage to get our blitzer down. Our blitzers are tough to take down because they have both dodge and block. And then they have dauntless, so... Okay, he's getting pushed around a little bit though. But now he's in touch with the ball carrier here. Okay, he's caging up. He's worried about losing the ball. Okay, he's moving the ball to a different spot where he's not as threatened. Alright, this is a very solid cage. This guy's left outside. This is basically what my Lizardmen games look like when I face High Elves. High Elves stand 1 step away from me everywhere, gang up on the the sources that get left outside, and I do some sort of cage like this where I try to blitz out and move the cage a little bit forward. Alright, we can get this guy now for free. Not free, but we don't have to use our blitz. And, well, he has sidestep, unfortunately. If he didn't have sidestep, we could have pushed this guy loose as well. We managed to get a stun there. Now this would be a negative because there are so many people surrounding. And the dodge would not be simple because of this guy. Could blitz him. but we don't have anyone with tackle anymore. Let's gang up on this guy again. Move some people closer. Like that. And then punch him out of the way. Push him out of the way. And now, what else? You gotta get the skinks, right? Okay, someone who has block at least. You. Okay, if I take out this skink, then it'll be easier to dodge out over here. That will work. That's why I need a block. I'll be back there. And you now dodge out like this. Perfect. And you dodge like this. And you go all the way up here. Now we have like a not a cage, much like a fence perhaps around the cage, so they can't get through without. Well, they could just run through like dodge all the way, but they don't have an agility 4 skink, so far we're pretty safe. Okay, now he's gonna try and catch up to us, but he is loosening the cage now. Some extra skinks. And there's the blitz on our thrower again. It's a down because he had a no. He has. Oh, he has dodge, but the Saurus had tackle, so dodge didn't work, and he got stunned for it. Now there's a path here, which he conveniently blocked with his own Saurus. He could have kept moving and moved out here and then ran the skink to pretty far away, but he didn't. So never mind. Now this is a free skink. Free attempt at a skink. That won't work. Stay. We could put 2 extra here and get this Saurus with our lineman. We could get this guy, same manner. He's not crucial to the ball right now though. If we take this guy out, we could get to the ball carrier. But how would we do it? We could run this guy around to here, and then move this guy in here, and then punch from here. We would be in contact if this failed though. Well, it succeeded. We follow there, or do we try to dodge in and get the ball out? I think we're gonna try to dodge in and get the ball out. It'll be something like this. A dodge, but we have a reroll for the dodge because we have good skill. And then go for the ball carrier. Alright, the dodge failed. We rolled double ones. So unfortunately, now he has a pretty open road over here. I should have moved someone down here first. I was careless. 3 turns. Yeah, if he moves up now, we're gonna be in trouble. We didn't get to reroll that dodge, of course, because of the we get the free reroll for our dodge. But as you can see, we rolled a 1, it rerolled into another 1. There's only a 1 in 9 chance of that happening. Well, it's a 1 in 36 chance of you getting 1s both times, but a 2 wouldn't have worked either, so it's a 1 in 9 that you would have failed at. That's a bit too risky. I could easily have made a 1 in 6 dodge over here, then with a chance of rerolling it. We haven't used any rerolls yet, so we're not gonna use all our rerolls this half. Unless we get a touchdown and then a blitz. Okay, yeah, he's moving down here. Where's the ball carrier? Oh, he's over here already. Can we reach that? No. Can we get around? Maybe. We can get this guy out of the way. Okay, and then get some more free blocks up here. Because we didn't finish our last turn. He gets a stun. We kind of wanted these guys to be able to move next turn. This guy is able to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could get up here with one dodge and one going for it, or with 2 dodges. Okay, let's start by. Okay, we can do something here actually. This will be a 2 die, and then we can push our. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can almost get. Let's push the line man closer by this. With this Saurus here. Then you can get to there as well. Okay, I'm gonna move you to. Okay, then I wouldn't have needed to do that. Maybe I should have pushed the catcher anyway, so I can have gotten a little further. How far can the catcher get? With 1 dodge, you can get all the way there. I think that's worth it. We have a free reroll of that dodge, and we needed it because we rolled a 1 again, but this time the second roll was a success. Alright, and then I put 1 down here, and now, is this a blitzer? Oh, it's a lineman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would put tackle zones everywhere. How about this? That would not. They could run straight through that. Yeah, it needs to be this guy, but first let's move some other guys over here. We're gonna blitz though. We could blitz here, in from here and onto this, and then get 1 person next to the ball carrier, hopefully. You could probably dodge out without any problems. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna put Stallion up here in scoring position. Maybe he'll draw all these Sauruses at him. Okay, this is important, so we need to do this. 2 dodges, 1 in 6 to succeed. You can just blitz one of these guys out of the way, but at least he'll have to do that. And if we also succeed with this, then he will have to, or then he would have to blitz away or dodge away from our person near him here. That would be a down, but I kind of want to get in there. Maybe I can anyway. Yes, perfect. He's injured. And then I just step onto the spot where he was. With 1 going for it here. Oh, I don't even need the going for it. Yeah, that was even better than punching him backwards. Well, if he'd gotten injured anyway, then it doesn't really matter. Let's get you to here, I suppose. Where can you get? You could get here with 1 going for it. I think it might be worth it. A little more. Oh, he fell. Well, we have extra rerolls, so why not? Okay, good. And then this blitzer, we've already blitzed, so I suppose you could stand near this skink. Maybe tempt him to try and dodge first and waste a reroll on that. Or, well, he wouldn't waste a reroll, he would have to fail twice because he gets a free reroll. Okay, what's his plan here? He has 2 turns to score from this position. If it was me, I would probably... Well, he'd need to blitz one of these guys. No, I think I would... yeah, I would move people in and then I would use the skink to get one of them out of the way. But you'd need to get someone over here. No, you can't get 2 dice extra here. Okay, he's moving everyone else. Oh, he's just gonna dodge out backwards and do 4 dodges and score one going for it. Well, we did what we could there. It was really the turn before that was the mistake, where I failed the dodge when I tried to get to the ball carrier. But we do have 3 injured now, so he's using all the spare skinks, and well, the one we injured was it was a one at the level. So we only have 1 turn here. So what we want to do? Put a skink on the line. So first of all, where is our tackle guy? There. We want to put him next to the skink so we can get free. We can get this dodge nullified. Then we want to put extra linemen up on these sources so we can get these with free punches from our linemen. Maybe we want linemen with block. Yes, we have linemen with block. This one does not have block, this one does. And then I guess we want to blitz like one of the skinks with the blitzer. Perhaps this skink. Let's go on this side at least. That way we can either go around, or we can, if this one turns out well, we can go through here. Okay, then we need 1 extra guy on each side for 2 dice on the sources on the line. Then we want to catch the ball and throw one of those little passes that only gives us 1 SPP. And I think that's everything. Actually, we both have catch, right? Yeah, we could use 1 extra guy to go around and perhaps get this extra block or mark this guy. Maybe I want to go in there so I can get 2 punches with frenzy on the skink up there. Alright, let's go and see what happens for our plan. Yep, they got a blitz, so they're gonna get the chance to tackle me instead. And everything's gonna move around. The ball looks like it's gonna land on our blitzer. Now he might not catch it because he has he's in a 3 tackle zone, so it would be -3 to catch. And normally it would be a 67 for him to catch, right? No, it would be an 83. So -3, that's 33% to catch. But if he fumbles, it could land in the hands of one of these elves, who would have a slightly better chance. Or it could go across the line to this side, which would mean we get the ball wherever we want it. So he's gonna blitz this lineman. And he got it down. Alright, and that also... Well, he fumbled it and it ended up behind him, so no freebie for us. But yeah, now it doesn't look that promising for our little tackling event. We do have this one though. That's always something. That will work. Might as well stay there. But we can't get enough people. We could get enough people on this Croxigorosaurus. Might as well be a Croxigor. That'd be a 67% with a free reroll. If not that, then what? This is a bad dodge. We would need Stunty to do that. It would only... it would be pretty easy for a skink to do that. We could go like this, but then we don't have the tackle. If we blitz this guy away with someone, If you... oh no. If you blitz him away and stay there, then we could do this punch for free. Yeah, let's get some skinks out of the way. They have low armor value, so if you manage to get past their dodging, you should have a good chance to get injuries, or at least knockouts. There's one. It's just a stun though. Conka. It was Conka Sa. Conka Sa. Alright, we do have now 2 dice on that guy. We could either do this and get double on this, or we can do this and then get double on this, or we could just take one of the... I don't really want to take that one. We could take this one. We have a reroll. And we'll use the reroll. He doesn't have anything special. Alright, we got a simple push. Well, that doesn't allow us to move anyway. Not great. And now everyone's marked actually, so now we could pass to this guy. Kinda want to make one of these at least. I can't get a better... I could do this, I suppose. 83% dodge. Now I'll have extra on this guy. This would be frenzy though, so it would be 1 extra and then not 1 extra if it goes to pushy, which it does. So this would just be an even 1. Didn't you have frenzy? No, it was this guy who had frenzy. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, is this a single die? No, this is a negative, this is a negative. This would be a single die if I did this. But he has block though, so it would be pretty much a 50-50 chance of getting him down. Could take it from here. At least then the block would be a tie. And this. Okay, I don't think we're throwing any more. Well, we are throwing one more. Okay, never mind. We did what we could. Now let's do what we should. Alright, well these guys have a problem catching the ball. But with this guy, we would get a more difficult pass, but an easier catch. Well, we do have the reroll for the pass, so this is probably the right. Alright, there we go. Oh, they have one more turn. I thought that was the end of it. So I've basically given them a lot of bashing opportunity here. How come when there's no extra turn for them, I make every effort to protect my people after my last turn, but when they have their turn, when they actually do have the turn, then I go all out, and it was probably because I was annoyed that I let a touchdown in. Oh well, so far, well until now, so far so good. It was bad, it was really bad, there was an injury. There's gonna be no long-term effect though, so you'll have to sit this one out, Chandia. You were the kicker as well. That was too bad, but at least I don't have to worry about remembering to put the kicker in the right place. Yes, I do want to dodge, thank you. When you're 1 away from the edge, it gives you the opportunity to not use dodge, I guess. To do nothing there and instead take a knockdown. Alright, he rolled a block. Or both down when I had block and he didn't. That's because the reason you get to choose to not use dodge is if someone with frenzy would tackle you there, or anyone would tackle you there, you might end up in a position where you get knocked off the field. So it might be better for you to just fall down and take the hit than to be pushed out in the crowd. Because if you go down here, then you at least have a chance to stand back up and get back in. So now we need to defend, and we're 1 lineman short. So let's use our spare lineman. That is this catcher. And I think this is a pretty good setup. Now watch, he's gonna change everyone around to another setup, and then he's gonna go back to this setup if my knowledge of lizardmen is correct. So there he goes to a completely different setup, and then he changes his mind and goes back to the original one. Only lizardmen do this. I don't know why. Oh, it's a high kick, so they can put the skink below it, and the skink manages to not catch it. If they use their tongue to catch it, it would be much better than to try to use their claws. He's giving up. Well, there's plenty of skinks to go around. Unfortunately, still 5 sauruses. How many skinks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skinks. Yeah, he has a full team still, even though we've injured 3 of them. So we're down 1 player. Okay, here's the pickup attempt. It's a fail. It's a reroll. And it's a success. So he has the ball again. Now this time we have to try and get it from him. Can't allow him to score once more. It's too late for that sort of... You don't want to lose a game or get a tie. You want to win. Okay, the linemen are doing a good job. It's moving 1 skink back there to protect, I suppose. Okay, that's a knockdown though. No injury, no stun. It's okay. And he's done moving. Now if we get this skink out of the way, we could move all the way up here. And he would have to run his sources a long way back, and we would rather be up here than down here. So there's our blitzer. I'm gonna try and get this guy out of the way. Is there anything else I want to do first? Surround this guy. That didn't work out very well for it last time. Sort of overcommitted to that, and then... Well, that's not a good start. Okay, that'll work. I do have tackle. He has sidesteps. I needed that. Now I'll stand next to this skink. Perhaps worry him a bit. You could almost reach. You could almost reach. There'd be 1 going for it. I think I'm just gonna dodge away from this guy. No more useless punching. These guys are also gonna dodge away, but first we're gonna put some people up here. 1 going for it on this lineman. Good. This guy will have 1 going for it. I think I'm gonna stand next to him. This is the guy with dodge and block, so he's gonna be tough to get away unless that happens. Unfortunate. But at least we got 1 guy up there. Did leave an opening here though, so if he dodges away and gives it to 1 here, he will have probably scored another touchdown. That'll require some dodging though. I think he'll rather try and blitz this guy with a Saurus, which will work equally good, I guess, because this guy does not have dodge. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That double skull was really not what we wanted from the first block. Yeah, he's gonna surround him, and then okay, he's gonna take a position over here. Yeah, here's the blitz. Anticipated. He's just gonna push us to here if he doesn't manage to get us down, and he doesn't. So at least we're a little bit in the way. What? Oh, he used the guy with tackle. Oh no, we didn't have dodge. It was the other guy that had dodge. Alright, at least he didn't move up to here and give it to this guy and then run to like down here. That would have been an issue. He's gonna cage up here. That's what we wanted all along, so... I kind of had wanted more elves to be on their feet. But we'll take what we can get here. This guy's gonna stay on his feet. Is this guy going to stay on his feet? Okay, so we put up a screen up here then await our opportunities. Okay, this guy's not gonna stay on his feet. But he's not too bad off. Oh, and there's that dodge fail. Okay, he didn't take a reroll of that. We had tackle, so... Okay. Now how do we want to play this? It doesn't really matter if you leave some sources up here. He's not gonna pass it to these guys. If he does and they catch it, well then he'll can score. I mean, agility 1 people should not be able to catch the ball unless you somehow know what you're gonna roll. We could tackle this guy and then stay here. There's at least one guy in the way. And we want to blitz something, so why not? Well, he's sidestepping. That's okay. I'm gonna stay here and not get in touch with even the skinks for now. This guy could dodge out. I suppose that's a safe enough first move. He does have a free reroll, which he used. This guy can stand up here. This guy, the thrower, oof, I kind of don't want to put him in too much harm's way here, but we're gonna have to. We need someone. Okay, you can stand over here and keep an eye on this skink here. Now, how far can you get? To there? Okay, I'm gonna take this guy first because he has dodge. And put him... Let's leave an opening. Okay, let's put him there. Now there's no opening that doesn't require dodges, or at least a blitz. Okay, now we go here. Dodge, please. Thank you. Now we go extra coverage over here, I suppose. This is a large tackle zone that you would have to go around or somehow work with. And you can get all the way up here. Maybe out here would add extra tackle zones to the edge. Nope, we failed the dodge. I'm gonna save the reroll, that was the last move anyway. So skip that reroll. Not overly important. I guess he can go straight through here now, but at least we have some people down here who could. He skipped his turn. Why? What happened? What? No, he didn't. That was my turn. It was over. Okay, I thought it was another end turn. It was my turn for some reason. All right, never mind. I have had the AI skip his turn once though. I don't know what happened. That was back in the beginning of the game, before I started playing on YouTube. Okay, here we go. He has tackle, so dodge is nothing. But that didn't open the way for him. Now, of course, he's marking every elf with sources and sort of surrounding us here, so this is a bit dangerous. Okay, he took a pretty short turn though. That's not a good move. Where's our Dauntless guy? I forgot about him. Started off so well, then I forgot about him. He was over here. Oh yeah, it was this guy. So I could take a Dauntless attempt at this Saurus. But I would need someone else to support first. And everyone is in a tackle zone. That's not nice. Okay, let's use our extra elves behind the line here to support over here. And get this. Oh, I hoped it was one of the other catches, but that's gonna be good enough. Just stay there. Okay, that's one source that can't tackle next time without blitzing. I think I want to go for this one. because of Dauntless. We need one person to stand here. The thrower might have not been the safest option. Dauntless. Dauntless. And still only a push. That's not good. Now our thrower's gonna get punched. Oh well, who cares about the thrower, right? And am I that worried about this skink going downfield and receiving the ball? I don't think so. If I can keep this skink, at least not run up to him and give him the ball, then it's safe enough, because it's only a 2 in 3 chance of this guy catching it. And if he has to throw a pass with a skink, they get a -1 because of stunty. So they at least just a 2 in 3 to throw it as well, even if it's open and it's close by. So yeah, don't worry too much about the passing game when you're playing Visage. Okay, I don't want to be near any of these guys though. I might do this. Is there any way I can do that in a safe manner? No. I kind of don't need this many elves on this side. Let's be in touch with this skink and see if he gets to anything. It's a little bit open on this side. Click one of them, we see our tackle zones. This is pretty solid, but there is a way out over here. So we could move this cage to over here, I guess. How far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can get all the way down here with the ball if he needs to. Maybe I shouldn't have put you up there. Maybe I should back down a little bit. I kind of want someone behind the cage and needed to protect in all 4 directions. Or all 8 directions, maybe. Okay, what's he gonna do? He's worried about this guy as well, because if our catchers are close enough to reach the end zone, the AI seems to always want to have them well guarded, even if he has the ball himself. Okay, the thrower is gonna take a punch. And, well, he survived. And he lured the Saurus out in tackle range. Then he's gonna actually get this guy down, so it didn't really matter where I put him. But he didn't use someone who could deal with his dodge, so that's good. He's closed off this way, so he's not gonna go this way. It looks like he's gonna. Ah, that's not good enough. Well, that's just a push. He was gonna try and knock our catcher down with a skink, which would have been a bit embarrassing. But it's a pretty good tactic. The skinks have a strength 2, so if you put a few extra guys there, they can punch. All right. Well, he didn't get very far. The ball is. It's only skinks down in here though. The Sauruses have moved out a little bit. Now I could do this, and I will try that. But if I do that, I want to move up, and then I would have to. Then these guys wouldn't be able to deal with him. So maybe first, what we should do is. Why? Oh right, the skink. And standing him up wouldn't change things. Could move him in. I kind of want him free. He has a good position over there. So knock the skink away and don't go in. Okay, knock the skink away, don't follow, then move someone else in there. That might work. That will not work. We're gonna reroll that. Both down is not what we need right now. That's a dodge, well. Oh yeah, yes, sidestep, but often the AI still goes where I wanted to push them. And don't follow. Now, can we deal with this guy? We have two rolls will do it. 2 chances to roll those 2. What's that? It's a 30, 60, 67, 67, 2 and 3. I think it's a 4 in 9. It's a 5 in 9 chance that we get him down without going down ourselves. Alright, Dauntless. Never mind. I didn't need that guy. I could have waited on that. But let's move him. Oh, that's probably not where I wanted him. Never mind. I can still get there, that's no problem. Let's put some people in. Push him there. The ball won't be free though. Okay, let's get this the ball carrier. At least he will have some problem picking it up if we get it loose. That will work. Oh, he's injured. Well, now he's gonna have many problems picking up the ball. He's even gonna mix next game. We broke his jaw. That was the guy who scored their touchdown. Okay, that's the worst place the ball could have landed. Well, short of landing in the hands of one of the skinks. Well, short of the skink fumbling to this skink or to this guy and he catching it, because that would be perhaps even worse. But they have 4 tackle zones and we have none here, so we're not gonna get to it. Just for other curiosity's sake. As you can see, this move would not be very good. 17% dodge, 17% pickup, 50% dodge, 83% dodge, and then still not reach the end zone. Could throw a pass then, since it's not difficult enough without. Okay, we could take this guy down with one of them and then get the other guy up to here. I do have a kind of a defensive line down here, so he can't really get past us. Gonna take that. Follow. I have a skink down here. I am gonna move into contact with this skink. I want to be in contact with the skinks, but not the sauruses. So this guy's gonna dodge out. This guy doesn't need to dodge out, so I'm gonna put him. He's gonna need to dodge though. Okay, I'm gonna put him here. Then I'm gonna dodge this guy out to here, and this is the thrower. Okay, you go up there. No sauruses in contact except this guy, so I'm gonna back up to here. All right, your ball, Saurus or lizard. You want to try and catch that? You want to try and fumble that out to here for me? Okay, he's gonna mark one of the catchers. He's gonna mark another of the catchers. What's he gonna do about the third catcher? He's gonna stand up his sauruses. They're marked already, so they can't dodge out. Okay, then he's going for the ball, and he fails, and he rerolls with the last reroll. So no more rerolls for him this turn. This time, and he got the ball, unfortunately. Okay, so we're gonna have to knock it loose again. Seems like he's very concerned about this guy. He's probably gonna try a skink punch here. He's gonna blitz this thrower. Can't get away. Ah, no more rerolls. Thrower revenge. Okay. Well, he's marked, but these guys are free. This is the frenzy guy. Where's the guy with yeah, that could work. We put him here. Alright, the plan is formulating. I think I move him here. Later I put him in there and get a punch on this Saurus. And then I have an open field to blitz this guy. Hopefully get him down with either, because he doesn't have dodge. He lands over here, the ball bounces loose to out here, and we score. So that's the plan. I'm gonna start with the ball thing, because if the ball doesn't end up where I anticipated, I might have to alter the plan somewhat. Do we use our last reroll for that? I want to, but I can't. See, he goes where I wanted him anyway. Now I don't want to follow that either. I do, however, you can knock this Saurus down as well with some. Okay, this is a bit risky, but we had some luck with our offense here. We still have a pretty tight defensive line, so he can't get anywhere. This guy will need to dodge out, but first some punches. Okay, this is a chance. That won't work. Let's push him away from us then. And you can't do anything over here because you're surrounded. But you do have an easy dodge. I should probably do that first. And then maybe go to the ball carrier. Might as well. Okay, we have 3 guys on this Saurus. Can we get him down? We cannot. Alright, we can't push him free either. So let's do that and follow that. He has to mark off some people here if he's gonna get a good roll on him. Now, more people on the ball carrier, please. But I don't want to leave this side open in case he moves out and then moves everyone over here. So you actually go over here to this skink here. Make it a little bit more difficult for him to move. And then you go in here. So it's 2 people he needs to blitz away from the ball carrier. We won't be able to do that. We only have 1 blitz. And then you, I suppose... I don't really want you in Saurus's tackle zone. And that would be a double going for it. Okay, it's worth double going for it here. Doesn't really matter if you fall. Alright, it worked. Okay, we have some pressure. He could back out of here, but then it's getting all the closer to his side. We're getting further away from our side. Okay, this Saurus is getting back into the game, marking one of the people around the ball carrier. He's marking these 2. Could stand this guy up and do the same job. Instead he used one of the free Sauruses. Right, there we go, but he's not gonna punch with him. He is gonna blitz over here. Does this guy have a tackle? No, so it's only a push. Gonna push us away from the ball carrier though. We still have 1 guy next to the ball carrier. Is he gonna try and dodge out? It'd be an easy dodge. That was an unnecessary dodge. Could have moved that guy before this guy. Without him do anything. And then he's gonna dodge back to where the other guy was standing. And he's not gonna move the ball carrier. Alright, well this guy's marked. We would have a 2 die on the ball carrier. I mean, why not, right? We do have Frenzy, that might be why not. He would move in position from this guy. And then, yeah, that could be bad actually. And there's the guy who we want. Alright, plan incoming. This guy is at our mercy here. So let's take him out first. Would have worked with both down as well. I'm not gonna follow because, well, first of all he's stunned, so we don't need to mark him. But second of all, Tehe of Sigurat. Okay, not this guy, but this guy will move up here. That way, this guy won't be able. This skink here won't be able to assist us if this goes to a second attempt. That's a down. I'll take it. Okay, the ball is loose, but still protected by their tackle zones and not ours. Unfortunately. We have 2 turns more after this one. Okay, let's get as many tackle zones on this ball as possible. And let's get rid of his ones. I'm doing this because I have tackle on this blitzer. Kinda want him down. Okay, get to the corners with you and get to the sides with us. The sides are better because you get your tackle zone will cover more of the area around the ball. If you're on the corner, you only cover, well, 3, 4 if you count the place where you're standing. But you're only affecting 4 of the 9 ball areas. Okay. You can get to here. Why not? And I could put someone here, but then they would be next to the Saurus. Can we do something over here? These 2 guys are marked. If we put 2 guys up here, we could get one of them. But the other one... Alright, it might be worth it. The other one could dodge out and perhaps go up here. We don't have anything else to do. Could run in here. This dodge though should be first. This guy won't be able to move, sadly. I don't know if I want this many guys behind the ball. That would be an easy attack for him. I'm just gonna stand up here with this catcher. Maybe he can get in and take the ball next time. Alright, 2 guys on this. Then... yeah, okay. Let's do it. I've already blitzed, yes. So that's a +2 and this guy's marked. So that should be okay. Ah, that was what I was afraid of. Okay, let's push him in there. He's surrounded, but he can still throw a block next time. Okay, I'm gonna dodge out and then go in on the skink up here. Okay, we have pressure. Pressure on the ball. Pressure on the skinks. Skinks down. This skink is free. It's gonna stand behind the ball, so it'll be more difficult for us to score from here. This guy's gonna mark us from the outside. Who's gonna try to pick up the ball though? Is he gonna try something like this? Like take it with that skink and run out? Okay, he's blitzing here. He could have just thrown a... well, not really. That's gonna work though. Didn't take the push. He could have pushed in here and then... oh, he pushed him out there, I guess. That's not great. He could put someone there, he could push, and got his Saurus next to the ball. Okay, he dodged out of that, but not to the ball. He'll dodge out of that. He's not gonna go for the ball. He's gonna get a lineman down. Okay. Well, actually, the only thing that's covering the ball from our grasp now is this skink, and this skink is pretty much surrounded. He has the guy who's the best at taking him out right next to him, with a +1. Alright, so now we could take the ball here and run either through here or actually take the ball and then blitz this guy out of the way and score. That's not a bad idea. We could get this Saurus down. Do you have a single? To get this Saurus down, I have this guy as well. Move him in there, get this skink out of the way, some extra protection around the ball in case the move fails. Of course, there's more chance of the moves before it's failing than the move actually failing, but we have some chance to get a SPP or a Saurus down or something like that. So I'm gonna move this guy up here. I'm gonna throw this block here. 2 dice. We do want a level on our lineman. That's not gonna do it. Stay where you are. Okay, let's try it. We haven't used our blitz, so this will be... now, if you want to do this, you can't move and pluck up the ball first. So you click on the player and choose blitz. So now it will be a blitz. And then you can pick up the ball on your way, and let's go like this. So if it's a push, you can just stay and then keep running. That will work. And there we go. Touchdown! Stallion! Again is the player who scores. I think he's the one with the most SPP on our team. Perhaps Evandar is close behind. 4 dead or injured message. Only 1 dead or injured elf. I'd say that's a good turnout for so far. Now he's down to 10 players just as us, so 5 Saurus, 5 skinks. And also, he only has 1 more turn. I'm not gonna set up, the super defensive one. That's the time he only did 1 shuffling of his team. Ah, I've got a blitz, so it was a good idea not to put everyone down there. I can't dodge out on a blitz, so that's not how it works. I could run halfway up there, and hopefully, if he can't protect the ball well enough, if it actually stays in field here and doesn't bounce out. I think that's almost worth it. I want to blitz this one though. Where's our blitzer? There. Why that one? Why not one? Why not this one? But we are going for it. Is that why? That's not a going for it. Yes, there is. It is a going for it. Do we have anyone in better position to blitz? If you were to blitz, we are going for it still. Alright, first of all, run up to here with all our catchers who has the movement needed to get all the way there in 2 times. Even though they weren't. Okay, this will be far enough, I suppose. If he fails to pick up, he doesn't have any rerolls, so if he fails to pick up here and it stays in this area, we can just run in and take the ball and perhaps score a second touchdown on our turn. Alright, where do we want to put the rest of them? I guess as far forward as possible so the sources can't come up and disturb our guys. I'm gonna do this then. Run in behind him, blitz him this way, and then keep moving. Just punch him on the way past. There we go. Stay. And then go here. The thrower, you're not gonna assist in this. You have none of this. Get out of there. Okay, well this is a true blitz here. If you're familiar with the... Oh no, it bounced out. Damn it. So now he just gets the ball on whichever player he chooses. Well, at least we're in position to score if we manage to get to the ball. But it got a lot more difficult now. He's just gonna run up with it, isn't he? Well, he might be a little bit worried about this and try to move his sources back to assist. It's gonna blitz our blitzer. And that will be a down. And he will also mark one of our catchers. Okay. What else? He's moving a skink up to assist on the line. There's no need for that. You have strength 4. Alright, and he's off. Okay, well, if one of these linemen stays up, or at least conscious and close enough to the ball, I could use them to dodge out, blitz, maybe get the ball free, take it with the thrower, and then toss it to someone up in. Okay, that guy's still standing. Prince of Elfheim, you're gonna be the one? Looks like. He didn't put that guy in a very good spot. Okay, how far away from our... Why did you run so far back? We kind of need the ball to be... Well, we could go for it at least. Well, we have a chance. I suppose... If we do get the ball, where do we want to throw it? It'll have to be over here, right? Because he has catch. This guy's marked. He would have a minus. Okay, let's start with this. So we at least get something down here. Okay, I'm not gonna waste a reroll on this. We're gonna need a reroll for this to succeed, I think. Okay, first things first. I don't have enough movement to hit him in the right direction. Actually, I can hit him to there, then the ball would be in a pick-upable position. Okay, here we go. This needs to be a down though. That'll work. Don't bounce into the hands of the lineman. Good. Now you can move here, I suppose. Alright, now you need to get this ball and then throw it all the way over here. That would be a long throw. That's probably where this whole plan will fail. But we are elves. We can reach there. That will be a 33% pass with an interception opportunity. Should have stood this guy up so that the interception would be bad. If I were to move here, would that... No, it would still be a long bomb. If I went over here... No, I wouldn't be any closer, so I might as well throw from here and not go for it. But I think we have to do it, right? Here we go. He fails the pass, and I don't get to reroll that. Alright, well, that's the end of the game. We managed to win. It was pretty tight, actually, because of that touchdown in the first half we shouldn't have let in. But in the end, we managed to win. We beat a team of almost our own skill level, or at least team value. We got 17,000, which was perfect. We now have 150, which is exactly what we need. The fan factor is up to 12 though, so we're getting more and more extra fan factor, which will increase our team value, even though it doesn't really do much for us. We had more armor breaks than they did, which is surprising. There's Skink, who got injured, also got man of the match. Yolan Bronsley for us. I think our other blitzer, Legolas, right? He was more prominent in this game because of his tackle. Made it so he can tackle the skinks easier. And Frenzy wouldn't work against the skinks because they all had the sidestep. I always think it's called step out. They had ball possession more, mostly on their own half. But they were in our half as well. Slightly more blocks from us. I guess can't help myself throwing blocks even when I'm playing elves. We inflicted a lot more injuries, so I guess our injury rolls were a bit lucky, especially in the start. That was pretty amazing. We got their Croxigore out of the way, and one of the sources. Yeah, that was the MVP right there. Let's look at the last ones. These are just the same stats, but reversed. Yeah, so Legolas with those two early injuries, and then he got the ball loose for us in the end. All that, I think he was the MVP if we were to choose. But all in all, we had 2 passes, injury here, injury there, 2 injuries, 2 touchdowns on Stallion, and the MVP for someone who didn't get any other points. I guess that's for the best. We spread it out a little bit. And all in all, a good game. We're gonna play Orcs next. But let's have a look. We had a level up on our catcher, so he's now level 4, highest level in the team, as I thought. Levandar is... Actually, he's not the highest level in the team. Legolas is the highest level, of course, with his 37 SPP. He's up to 31 now, and is second to level 4. There are some linemen who still stuck at 5 out of 6 SPP and would like to get the first level on them. I have to remember that I have kick. Remind me? Well, you can't, but I'll remind myself, perhaps. And we have some money. I think I'm gonna spend this on the next game. Perhaps for a wizard or something. So we don't go over 150,000. Anyway, let's go to our team page. The level up will of course happen in the next video. And our players and myself, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy the season. And we will see you for the next game. Until then, take care and goodbye.